This will be a brief meditation through the senses, infused with a little bit of gratitude along the way. My name is Holly, and thank you for joining me today. First, I invite you to find a comfortable, supported place to sit or lie down, making sure that you are comfortable and that your knees are below your hips. If you need to grab a blanket or an extra pillow, I invite you to do so. Anything to make yourself a little bit more at ease. And just begin to come into the space that you're in by noticing any sounds that are very far away and distant. If you're inside of a room, maybe you begin to notice the sounds outside of the room. Seeing if you can hear the birds, or maybe the cars. I invite you to notice any sounds that you might hear from inside of the room. Maybe the whirring of air or the breathing of your body. Or maybe you don't notice a whole lot of sounds, and that's totally fine too. Just noticing any sounds in the room or in the space. And then maybe if you can cultivate what feels a little bit like gratitude and send it towards your ears for listening out for you all day long. Maybe for hearing something that was beautiful, like the sound of a bird, or maybe music. And if your eyes are closed, I invite you to notice any colors or shapes on the backs of the eyelids, or any images that come into your mind. And if your eyes are open, I invite you to let them look around the room or the space. Just see if you can notice anything that you haven't noticed before, either with the eyes closed or open. Just taking a moment to notice that space around your eyes. And if they've taken a glance around the room, maybe allowing them now to find a place to rest in stillness. Or maybe gently blinking them back closed if you'd like to. Maybe bringing a sense of gratitude into the eyes now. Sending them gratefulness for watching out for you. Looking out for where you should go and where you shouldn't. Maybe for seeing something that was really beautiful, like a growing plant or a happy dog or cat. And then maybe seeing if you can bring your awareness to your sense of touch. So now just noticing the skin Maybe the clothing that's resting on it, the texture of the clothing. Maybe you notice the temperature of the air. Or maybe movement of the air across your skin or your face. And maybe if you can, come into a place of gratitude for this sense of touch. And see if you can send gratitude toward your hands and your skin for feeling out for your place in the world. Maybe for bringing you pleasant sensations like softness or warmth or cool. And then traveling your awareness from your sense of touch into your sense of smell. Maybe you just notice the air coming in at the nostrils. You begin to notice the temperature and the texture of the air. And if there are any lingering smells or aromas in the space, I invite you to just be curious and see if you can find them. Maybe you notice the smell from detergent on your clothing, the smell from outside that's coming in. Or maybe you just notice the air that's coming into the nose. That's perfectly fine too. And seeing now if you can cultivate a sense of gratitude for your sense of smell, a feeling of gratefulness for the breath and the air that your nose brings in, and all of the smells and aromas that come with it. Maybe the smell of flowers, or fresh cookies or cake, or maybe your first cup of coffee in the morning. Maybe now you travel your awareness into your palate, noticing the tongue laying in the mouth at rest, or maybe in movement, curious. And see if you can notice any lingering flavors that rest on the palate. Noticing any sense of taste that there is or isn't. And if you can, maybe sending a little bit of gratitude towards your palate and your sense of taste for bringing you a range of flavor, or maybe just for fresh water that hydrates you. If there's a particular flavor that you enjoy, maybe imagining that flavor and feeling gratefulness that you can have that experience. And resting with this gratefulness and your sense of taste for just a moment. Now bringing your awareness just outside of your head. Maybe you notice all of these things: the eyes, the ears, the nose, the mouth, all at rest and at one. Maybe you notice that space in front of your heart center, right in front of your chest. There might be a slight rise and fall here with your inhale and your exhale. Maybe right in this space, you see if you can imagine a sense of gratitude filling the space. Maybe this gratefulness spreads out in each direction, coming in towards you, going out towards others. Maybe as you inhale, as you exhale, you imagine this gratefulness filling up this space in your heart center. And as you exhale, it flows out of this space in your heart center. Maybe you do this 3 or 4 times just to notice and see how it feels. To breathe in gratefulness, breathe out gratitude. Maybe as you inhale, you just notice your inhale. And as you exhale, you just notice your exhale. Maybe for 2 more rounds of breath, you pick whichever resonates more deeply with you. Maybe one more final breath, filling all the way, the belly, the ribs, the chest, with gratitude. And exhaling slowly, letting that gratitude flow out with it. Maybe you begin to wiggle your fingers and toes slightly. You might inhale and take a big stretch up to the sky. Or yawn out the mouth and take a big sigh. Or maybe you allow a gentle smile to come across the face. And if your eyes are closed, before you open them, I invite you to connect with your breath. One more time. And then slowly, gently allow them to open to the shapes and colors around you. If your eyes have been resting in the stillness, allow them to wander wherever they may seek. May you go through the rest of your day with a little bit more gratitude for your own being and all of your capabilities. May you know a sense of peace and ease within your own being. May you feel safety and security in your own being. And may you know love and joy in your own being. And the light within me honors and is grateful for the light within you. And thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.